Qollabi is a business relationship management platform which supports insurers to collaborate digitally with their ecosystem of brokers, branches, agents and partners. With at the center of their collaboration, their joint business plan. Qollabi is unique in its focus on the business planning process while connecting with CRM and other data sources. They are on a mission to help insurers further leverage one of the biggest levers for growth and efficiencies, their indirect sales channel. They are joined by Baloise, who have successfully used Qollabi's data-driven partnership approach in building stronger and future-proof business relationships. Next on DIA Primetime, Qollabi and Baloise.
Welcome to DIA Primetime. It's good to have you on the show. Can you introduce yourself and Qollabi to the audience?
Yes, of course. I'm Fried Petré. I'm the founder and CEO of Qollabi. For more than 10 years, I've been working with insurance companies, and what I've seen is that the last years, most insurance companies have mainly been focusing on digitizing end customer processes. Think of the implementation of CRM, BI, marketing technology, online pricing calculators, and so forth. Somehow, we neglected one of the most critical business processes for many insurers. I'm talking about the indirect sales channel. For some of you, still more than 75% of your turnover. And I'm not only talking about the traditional channels like brokers, agents, and branches. Think also about the broader ecosystem of other strategic business partnerships. What we see is that when it comes down to managing business partners, collaboration today is still done in the old-fashioned way. And we see three problems. Firstly, commercial teams make business plans in static and decentralized presentations and spreadsheets. The second problem is that commercial teams don't include the partner or partner data in the business planning process. And thirdly, data is often scattered in different systems and files. And that is why customers come to Qollabi, to digitize business plans and to make them work. Qollabi's customers declare to gain between 10 and 15% in efficiency and productivity gains, with more team accountability and partner commitment. Now, to illustrate how Qollabi works, I'm happy to introduce you today to Jan Schepers. He is Director Live Operations at Baloise Insurance Belgium, and he will explain his vision on partner and broker management and how Qollabi helps them to bring this vision into practice. At the end of the demo, you will find our contact details and feel free to reach out to me directly.
Thank you, Fried, and thank you for the opportunity of being here. My name is Jan Schepers, and within Baloise Insurance Belgium, I'm responsible for the operations and the sales department of our live business. Now, since our distribution exclusively goes through insurance brokers, sales for us means establishing partnerships with brokers, support them in realizing their business goals, and motivate them to work with Baloise Insurance.
Jan, can you please introduce Baloise to us and how you see or have seen partnerships evolve over time? Maybe even more specific, your partnership with Qollabi?
Let me start with a short introduction of Baloise Insurance. We are an European insurance company focusing on 4 core markets. Switzerland, there's our headquarters, Germany, Luxembourg, and Belgium. Now, as Fried stated before, also Baloise Insurance has the ambition to further evolve towards customer-centric organization, and that we do by focusing on 2 pillars. Simplicity for the client, and go beyond insurance by providing services on prevention, assistance, pension and insurances. We want to create a recognizable brand and we want to deliver a Baloise touch for the customer. This is high on our agenda. But how do you do this? How do you do this when most of the touch points with the customer goes through partners and go through brokers? And how do you get your own salespeople on board? Because they have to make a huge shift from selling insurance products to being a brand ambassador for your company. To fulfill our brand promise for our customers, We need to work with brokers that embrace our vision and that are willing to support our ambition towards our common customers. And therefore, we need well-defined partnerships with well-defined agreements and mutual responsibilities. Now, if you want those ideas successfully put out on the market, I am convinced you have to live those promises and you have to live that way of working yourself. And therefore, we went looking for a partner that can help us with this. We need a partner that understands our business, that shares the values and the beliefs of our company, a partner that's convinced that successful partnerships are built on mutual commitment and on mutual accountability, and a partner who is able to make partnerships very tangible in a simple tool, and a simple tool that's not only user-friendly, but also guides our salespeople in the very essence and in the very core of their activities. And that is what we found in Qollabi.
Jan, you put this vision and strategy into practice with Qollabi. Can you further explain this practice by showing the audience a demo of the Qollabi solution?
Of course, I'm very happy to do so. Actually, Qollabi contains 3 building blocks. We have planning, collaborate, and measure. If you look at the first part, the planning part, I would like Qollabi to be a guide for the overall business plan. I wanted to show our salespeople in which domains we want to grow, where and how we want to improve our numbers, how we can invest in customer satisfaction, and finally, how we can increase profitability for Baloise Insurance. Now, what you see is a catalog of initiatives and activities that support that business plan. And you also see several service models we roll out to serve our brokers. This allows our salespeople to allocate these initiatives very easily and very quickly. And behind, there's a detailed planning of several activities with various options on KPIs. So it's for the sales manager to decide which option, which KPI works best for which type of broker. Now the second part, collaborate, is focusing more on the relationship with the individual broker. It's there to allocate the right plan to the right broker. You see here a list of partners, a list of brokers, and then the attached plans. What's important for me is we can make an assessment of our broker, of our partner. Therefore, we designed a model of 4 criteria to score and assess a partner. It gives a clear view on the strategy we need to optimize our partnership. And this strategy should be translated in a business plan with well-defined activities, there's your commitment, and a clear follow-up on those activity plans. And there comes accountability. And thirdly, it's there and it should be able to be modified and updated quite easily in the business plan. Because if we talk about mutual commitment and real accountability, that should lead to a dynamic business plan. A dynamic business plan that can easily be changed and adapted to changed situations. Third part, measure part, is mainly there for the management. It aggregates the business plans and it gives the opportunity to coach on objective and key results. It also allows account managers and sales managers to keep an overview and to have a meaningful conversation during their one-on-ones. And then, of course, we have the data part. For data that are already available in our systems, we were able to upload them through our existing Excel sheets in order not to overload the IT department. But in the second phase, we will connect our data directly with Qollabi through APIs.
Jan, to round off, do you have anything to add, an advice or maybe even a recommendation for the audience?
It all starts with a clear vision on who you want to be as an insurance company and how you want to achieve that. Once you are clear on that part, the real work starts, which also means that the number of obstacles you have to overcome seem to be countless. Most important thing for me is the mind shift and the shift in attitude you are asking from your own people. This can never be underestimated. If you do this, be aware you have to move step by step. The people from Qollabi understand very well how threatening this can be for your salespeople, because for them there will be no hiding anymore. And they understand very well that you cannot change the world overnight, that you will never get things right from the first time, that you are actually entering in a long-term partnership with Qollabi, pushing each other to the next level and entering in a never-ending story. But on the other hand, you are continuously moving forward with Qollabi in the desired direction.
Thanks for your presentation, Jan and Free.